Hello everybody, welcome back to Starfield here on the Rock's Roost. We have an interesting view here of our self. This is how the game loaded in. Looks like we're looking straight down on Penelope in the chair here. Yeah, that's her. She's holding on to the controls and yeah, her legs are there. Okay, so this is unusual. I'm not sure why we got this, but you know it's Bethesda, so we overlook it. Let's get out of here. We're still docked to the Sovereign of the Stars, I believe. Would appear so. Now we need to get the heck out of here. So exactly where to go next, I'm not sure. Proceed to New Atlantis. Okay, this would be going to the bank then. All right. I didn't mean I pushed the wrong button. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see. Man, those menus. The delay on those menus is really annoying. Just gonna say. Okay. Let's just fly away from the whatever there. Pull up the thing. Go to the mission. Go to this. Show on map. Don't know if we can jump there from here. Probably can. The lodge. Can we not? X. Okay. I'm telling you, that's not as streamlined as it could be. I'm not sure why you can't just click on the mission indicator on the planet map there and then have the option to just jump. I don't understand. Shit. We have contraband on the boat. What do we have on the boat? That's right. We picked up a bunch of stuff. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here indeed. I was thinking we should be going back to Cricks. Can't make it to Cricks. We can make it to Cheyenne. Are we going to be able to get out of here? Get out of here. Uh-oh. Come on. See ya. Well, that's probably going to come back to bite us, isn't it?
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course.
This sucks. Yeah. You know, I probably should have taken a more roundabout way to... So click it. I wish you could just click it and go there. No, you have to X.
Shall we scan your ship?
Bye. Come on. This takes forever. Yeah, we're ignoring the hail. I probably shouldn't have come through here. Should I have done this? I don't know. Probably not. I almost want to restart because I obviously would not have. You know what? I am gonna do that. Yeah, call me cheap if you want to, but yeah, let's load that because I didn't play. I haven't played for a couple days, so. I forgot we had Contraband, okay? So, let's undock. If I'd remembered, obviously I would not have entered those systems. Now, the question is, Is there a way to get rid of that stuff without an issue? Let's see. New items. Deep, that's a stolen. That's not necessarily contraband. Yeah, Galbank credentials, Galbank plan. So what would that be under resource? It's under miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. Black market antiquities. I mean, kind of valuable. We'll probably get 1/10 of the value, though. Is it really worth it? Stolen artwork. 8190. We should have just left this. Because here's the thing. We can't get back to the key. UC Vigilance? Why are they here? Huh. Interesting. Can we just go over there? See what's going on? Maybe they'd like to have the contraband. Maybe I could just give it to them. Probably not. Probably don't give a crap. We'll see. He's probably going to get aggravated with me for... This may cause some kind of problem. I don't know. We'll see. Brig. We don't want to go there. Yeah, lift. That's where we want to go. Up to the bridge. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I got some contraband. You want it?
Anything new to report?
I have evidence.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
Pick this up from the locked penitentiary on Suvorov. Don't know that I want to show her that. I found this in the warden's office at the lock on Suvorov. Found evidence about Yevgeny Rokov. Got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars. Let's go for this.
Tisk, tisk. Looks like Mr. Rokov lied on his application to Trident Luxury Lines about having a clean record.
Mm-hmm.
No matter. Next time he jumps from the key, we'll have him picked up. That will be one less fleet captain for us to worry about.
Yeah, it will.
Anything else?
I didn't like that guy. No, that's all.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Yeah, probably. What about this?
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works.
See ya.
Let me know if you need anything else.
What about you? I hear you're a pain in the
At
ass.
ease, soldier. Our directive is simple. We are tasked with the eradication of space piracy in the settled systems.
Uh-huh.
As the chief source of pirate activity, the Crimson Fleet is our primary target.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, hello.
Hi, see ya. You know what I could do? I could sneak in here and put the contraband. What is this? Stay clear when opening? Is that an escape pod or something? Okay, anyway, I could put the contraband in here. No one would be any the wiser. Is there a container in here I could use?
Yes. What?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious. Is there a skill point that has to do with being able to fool the sensors, or is that something I have to buy? Deception. Smuggling and piracy are both immoral and highly illegal and considered plagues of unsettled system. But certain undercover work will require a certain criminal skill set. Spend 2 or more points in social to unlock advanced social skills. Can I not get this? It's locked. So, automatically surrender to enemy contraband scans. I mean, enemy, does that just... Okay. Intimidation. I have 2 point. Well, this was at the beginning. I guess that counts as not having spent a point. Negotiation. Okay, so I'm guessing that this has to do with... Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I had...
with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
How the hell do you know that? Well, can I hide that in here somewhere? This is like a ready room, I guess. Beware, it's pressurized. Okay. That's neat. Where can I find a container? Commander's office terminal. Hubba hubba. Pirate operations. Reports of pirate activity continue to plague settled systems. While the mission board supplies with intel, the fleet often changes its targets to keep us guessing. According to Toft's report, there are 3 types of operations the fleet uses to fill its coffers: piracy, smuggling, and theft. Well, didn't see that coming. They have honed these operations under their current leadership, and we would do well to study their tactics so that we can better protect the settled systems. Hold on, I'm having trouble getting my microphone where I want it today. I hope that didn't deafen you. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's great. It's wonderful. Crimson Fleet Tactics, an old saying that to fight the enemy, one must know their enemy. This aphorism, while tried, still holds true today. Like many disorganized groups, the Crimson Fleet uses guerrilla tactics. They utilize the element of surprise to their benefit, grab jumping and quickly striking their targets before fleeing the scene. These are not revelatory tactics throughout history. Ambush, deception, sabotage, espionage have been the tools smaller groups employed to outmaneuver larger naval forces. Well, we're employing that ourselves right now. SysDef was formed in order to fight this foe in a non-traditional sense. So it's up to the leadership to find creative ways to do that without sacrificing the principles we hold dear. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. Personnel documents. State of the Vigilance. After speaking with Commander Natara, you know, this is where those dossiers were. Remember, I was looking for those? They were in here. Did they tell me they were in the commander's office? I don't know. I don't know that they'd really want me to dig around in his computer. Anyhow, after speaking with Commander Natara, Lieutenant Toft has assured me that Project Zvalin has been fully tested by the engineers at SY-920 and approved by MAST. If anything goes according to plan, everything goes according to plan even, we'll begin implementation immediately. When the time comes, this upgrade will be essential for what we have planned. Oh my. It's no secret that we've had trouble explaining to officials at MAST the urgency of the Crimson Fleet menace. Despite the fact that disorganized, fortunately without intel on the inner workings of the Crimson Fleet, much of this is speculation. So that's where we come in. There are years where nothing happens and years that can define a life. I was 16 when I first took to the skies. 17 when it all came crashing down. It began with a ship. Earlier that year, my father had salvaged a wreck from the war, a B-class Demos fighter from an abandoned star yard. It was old, outdated, and to put it bluntly, it was really just a piece of junk. The controls were shaky, the plating was rusted, and the engine coughed like it had a bad lung. But none of that mattered to me. I was hooked from the very first grav jump. I think I would be too. You see, up to that point, I had often struggled to focus. Nothing I did had any long-term appeal. Oh my God, this is like my biography right here, people. That all changed the moment I took that Deimos junker out to the space lanes. For the first time in my life, I could see a life for me beyond the present. This ship, for all its loose wires, dents, pockmarks, it gave me purpose. Something I could devote my life to. 3 months later, I was an escort for my father's freighter. 10 months later, we were attacked by the Crimson Fleet. Most days I think about my father, the kind, gentle man who raised me. I think about how much poorer the galaxy is without his laughter soaring through its membrane. And other days, or times even, my thoughts turn to his son, the boy with the star-bright eyes and the future he lost. When I'm confronted by this boy, my resolve begins to wane. I want him to forgive me for the man I've become, one consumed by hate and vengeance. I stand wordless as he tugs at the corners of my jacket, tears flowing down his cheeks, begging me to let my anger go. And in that moment, every part of me wants to embrace him and tell him exactly what he needs to hear. I want to tell him that I'll drop this accursed chase and give his future the chance it deserves. But instead, I turn away. I leave him alone, crying in the void of space. But what he doesn't realize is that I'm doing this for him. I fight the Crimson Fleet for all the fathers and futures lost to a world that never should have been. And when I think of him, my resolve returns, and I have purpose once more. Well, that makes sense. Personal documents. Oh, we read that. Okay, sorry. I got lost there. Here we go. This was what I was wanting to read before, but I swear I don't remember him saying, go in my office and read through my computer. Adler Kemp, 45, hot-headed, competent, seasoned. We met this person on Cydonia, on Mars. Adler is a Crimson Fleet ship captain operating out of Cydonia. His hot-headed nature means Adler is easily provoked, which has gotten him into numerous scrapes. Despite this flaw, Adler is a seasoned ship captain, and in most cases, he can use his battle prowess to escape sticky situations. Battle prowess, huh? Good thing we didn't start something with him. Evgeny, 50. Experienced, steadfast, greedy, profile, former smuggler with Crimson Fleet. UC SysDef was able to broker a deal with Rokov after his capture. In exchange for a reduced sentence, he provided SysDef with valuable information about the fleet's operations. Okay, well, this is why he ain't getting back in. I wondered what went down, now we know. However, after serving his sentence, Rokov is no longer considered a viable asset. Intelligence tells us he seeks a return to the fleet, and his actions are aligned with their interests. That is indeed true. Neva, age 32, short-fused, temperamental, intense, incendiary. Yep, that's Neva. Neva Mora was born and raised in Neon. We need to check this Neon place out. I'm imagining a place like Night City in Cyberpunk. I could be totally wrong. Raised in Neon, orphaned at a young age. So she's like the street kid background. She spent most of her youth getting arrested for crimes ranging from simple assault to grand larceny, and was a frequent visitor at the SysDef prison. At 22, she stowed away on a transport to Aquila City, was eventually recruited by the Crimson Fleet. Yeah, so, and speaking of Cyberpunk, the Phantom Liberty is supposed to come out next week, I think. I think so. 2026? Is that next week? I don't know. Sometime soon. Yeah, it's like a week from today, a week from yesterday. Are y'all going to play that one? I think I am. Mathis Castillo, 32, angry, violent, aggressive loner. Mathis Castillo is a new member of the fleet, but has a long record as a smuggler for the Trade Authority, working primarily in Freestar space. It'll be interesting to track the relationship between him and our agent, given they joined the fleet at the same time. Yeah, it will. That was that's the guy with the killer mustache. Delgado, clever, shrewd, careful, and calculating. I swear, English is my first language. Profile. Originally hailing from Aquila City. Delgado fell into crime at a young age, despite being born into wealth. His parents exiled him in hopes of correcting his behavior, yet this only served to increase his criminal behavior, culminating in the theft of a cargo ship which he used to initiate himself into the Crimson Fleet. Delgado is a shrewd, clever leader who isn't prone to rash judgment. He keeps a tight rein on the fleet, but he's given his pirates enough latitude to do what they do best. Who was the leader before him? All right. This is good. Let's get out of here. I still don't see a container. SysDef crew uniform. Do we want that? I mean, oh, what's this? Combat Tech Catalog 2 slightly increases the range and accuracy of combat tech weapons. Well, heck yes. Can we make this thing do its thing? Kind of, sort of. Okay. Do we want this? You know, I'm a hoarder. I don't really want a crew uniform for these people. What does this do? Matrix enable. Word input. Enable. Is it an intercom or something? Yeah, this uniform.
Marines are the best of the best.
Yeah, you're great. I'm still looking for a container that is somewhere convenient. I'm going to stash the contraband here. Am I going to get in trouble for that? Wonder, I don't know. It would be nice if there was a container somewhere on this frigging ship. Okay. Why am I hell-bent on this? Well...
Hello.
Hi. How you doing? I'm gonna get lost if I'm not careful, aren't I? Storage.
Back in basic training, I had the record for...
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there a reason for the harsh reprimand?
Oh, what's this?
As I know, I distract a little mud into the brig.
Soldier, have you ever heard of trench foot?
I don't think that's something you need to worry about in space, is it?
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrols. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trench foot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered, all because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see
I don't have any
where
feet.
it is, don't you?
I do, but if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
But you tracked in mud from your last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this crew, and by extension, the security of this brig. On my brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good policy. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness.
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in.
Okay, good.
Welcome to the brig. As a member of SysDef, you may talk with the prisoners as long as you are mindful of operation security. As a personal rule, I simply ask that you adhere to UC Navy standards of cleanliness at all times.
That's good.
That means no mud on your boots, your hands are washed, and you are free of any contagious diseases.
Sorry to tell you, but I'm kind of a slob. I keep things neat and tidy, so it won't be a problem. Seems a bit excessive. I'll try my best. Why focus on cleanliness the way he just told us?
Excellent. And all that being said, I understand your mission directive might call for flexibility on my part. So if you need to be a rum-drinking, swashbuckling pirate to do your job, then I will do my best to clean up after you.
Oh, thanks, Harmon. That's great. Wow, there's a lot of things. Were there any problems securing Austin Rake?
No, the prisoner surrendered willingly, as per the terms of your deal.
Good.
This is probably the safest place for him, if the fleet want him dead.
I'd say so.
You can chat with him, if you haven't already. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Yeah, I didn't do this before. I thought they didn't have him yet. And maybe they didn't. I've been to Silverado as part of my undercover work. Yeah, he was talking about that.
Really? I know you were headed to the key, but I didn't realize you'd actually get a chance to visit the lock.
I wish that I'd talked to him from the front.
Almost respect
This looks
the fleet
ridiculous.
for doing that. They're trying to pass down their history, or their version of it anyway.
Yeah. That's very true. I wasn't there for a history lesson, Professor. I think I regret choosing Scoundrel. Scoundrel does not necessarily mean asshole, and every single one of these has been basically an asshole type thing. I don't think it was that deep. Delgado's just looking for lost treasure. You seem almost excited that I went down there. I did feel the weight of history as I walked through it. Yeah.
Incredible. I think at SysDef, we all feel that weight every time we wear the uniform. But to be there where it started, I can't imagine. But
I mean,
all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like?
They're pretty damn bad. But, I mean, Delgado was after the treasure, but he was very big on the history of the fleet and Crix's role in forming it. Brutal with how they were treated. It's no wonder the inmates revolted. Well, it was basically a resort. No, that's not true. It was rough, but what I'd expect for a maximum security prison. It was creepy and old. I felt like the ghosts of the past were looming over me.
I can understand that. Sometimes I feel those ghosts come to haunt me in my sleep. Truth be told, my ancestor was a guard on Suvorov.
Really?
Part of the reason I joined SysDef was to find out more about his experience. And whether the history books told the whole story. Which is why I'd like to hear Crix's side of it, if just to confirm what you saw.
Well, I should have told him the truth. The brig, it was brutal, you know? I wish I could tell him that now. Anyway. What defenses do we have?
Are you going to finish that thought?
I don't know. As the brig officer, is there anything you need from me? Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
I understand that part of your undercover work involves going to the fleet headquarters, namely the key.
Mm-hmm.
While you're there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet, I'd be interested in learning about it.
Okay. There's a lot we can both learn, I'm sure. Yeah, there's no need being.
I agree. Just keep in mind this is a favor and you're free to ignore it.
Uh-huh.
I only ask because this is such a rare opportunity and I'd hate to pass it up.
I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah.
I appreciate it. I've actually
This
heard
guy seems
rumors
nice.
about there being audio logs for an interview the founder of the fleet, Jasper Crix, did on the key.
Uh-huh. There is.
I'm interested in anything he had to say regarding his time in prison and how the prisoners were treated. If you find anything like that, bring it back here and we'll take a listen.
I already have one. Why the fascination? Well, he's already explained that. What kind of prisoners end up in the brig? Yeah, let's ask this.
We have multiple turrets attached to the ceiling. If you've met Ensign Betty, she's personally calibrated them to ensure they cover the entire area.
Okay.
That being said, firing the turret should be considered a last resort.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Until next time.
I have one of those, I have one of those recordings.
Once I found Ensign Betty tinkering with some machine. Does she ever sleep?
Probably not.
Some of the guards don't take kindly to the prisoners. but we should try to maintain some decorum.
Uh-huh.
The fleet and the UC are intertwined, and
That
I've
they are.
always felt knowing that past is an important part of what we do. In life, history can be a guide, a warning, or at times, a reflection. And if you want to know which one it is, you have to stare it in the face, regardless of how ugly it is. The cells you see here are for captured pirates and prisoners of war. If you apprehend any pirates during the course of your missions, they'll be detained here. He's a good man, singularly focused when it comes to the fleet. But that's not to say he doesn't care about his crew. I can tell you a story as an example if you'd like to hear it.
Why not? Go ahead, I've got time.
So, I'm a bit of a workaholic, and I forget to take breaks. One day, Commander Ikande passes by the brig and sees me at my desk. He takes one look at my haggard face and says, "Officer, I'm headed to the mess hall. If you're not with me in 15 minutes, your services will no longer be required on my ship." I tried to protest, but he was dead serious. So I went. We had lunch, talked about old times, and I went back to the brig, refreshed and ready to work. It's little things like that. You can see he pays attention, and that he cares about the people, not just the work.
Okay.
As you were.
My family's all
All
in the
right.
UC Navy, but being cis-def, I got bragging rights.
Okay, hush. So yeah, this that guy might be the smartest man we've met in the entire galaxy so far. Where is what's his name? Is he in here sleeping? Where is he? Okay. Well, I don't see him in here anywhere. Did y'all see him? I don't see him. Is he in here? Oh, this is where we started out. In that stupid chair. Okay. Can I check this? Transfer protocols? No. Rig. No. Well, I don't think he's here. What's his name?
The Vigilance is a state-of-the-art warship. Anyone that gets on the wrong end of her guns is gonna have a bad time.
Am I missing him? It doesn't matter at this point, does it really? That's him. Okay. Why the hell are the lights off in there?
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans on New Homestead and grew a conscience?
No, not really.
Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think I turned a new leaf because I wanted SysDef to go easy on me. The truth is a bit more complicated than that.
I don't know. You have a sick sister. It's not that complicated. You're a traitor. Then explain it to me. The truth is always complicated. That's why no one wants to hear it.
Exactly. But we've got time, so why don't you indulge me?
Sure.
You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rules.
Mm-hmm. The fleet has rules. You mean honor among thieves?
I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done. You get the rush and the relief.
Mm-hmm.
But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you gotta worry about the guy sleeping next to you, and if he's gonna take a bigger piece of the pie. You gotta wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face.
Well, that's why you just kick their ass or kill them. Why join a medical supply ship? Neva mentioned you changed your identity. Would you be interested in working for SysDev? Why join a medical ship?
For one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or a UC captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is, I just wanted a good night's sleep.
Neva mentioned you changed your identity.
Yeah, I've had some work done. If you got the Crimson Fleet on your back, you would too. As for the name, that was actually the hard part. You can use 100 different aliases and the system will just add them to the list. Now you can pay a guy to delete the list, but nothing's ever really gone forever. Neva probably paid the same guy to hit rewind, and here we are. And put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat.
All right, bye. That wasn't useful at all. Okay. I still need to find a container. Just stash. Ooh, what's this? I'm hidden. Who am I setting up with this, I wonder? Oh, I can't really use that container that way. I need a transferable container, right?
If you ask me, the brig's too good for these worthless thugs.
Can't go that way. Well, whatever you say, lady. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm wasting so much time. It's not even funny. But this is what you sub for, right? Craziness. Yeah, we're gonna find a container. By God, if it hair lips Granny.
Did you have to chase that ship through that asteroid belt?
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at the academy.
Uh-huh.
There's fleet out there. We'll find it.
Uh-huh. Sure. Y'all don't have boxes anywhere? Are you kidding?
Heard Archangel flew in some top secret program not too long ago. Said you might be able to know what he's doing.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. That's the bridge. I foolishly thought this was the bridge. This is the operations center. Yeah.
Are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance.
Can we go in here? We can. Here we are. This is the bridge. Hey, yeah, this looks a lot more bridgy. Jump seat. But there's a container in here, maybe. Excuse me.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic orbitals for fleet.
Alex Bong.
How's the pirating business?
It's great.
I don't know about you.
That's understandable. I'm new here.
That isn't it. We've got plenty of fresh faces.
Look at his teeth. You can see his mouth through that. That's
but
weird.
Yours happen to come from a different farm. The prison one, if we're being honest. But if Commander Ikande says you're SysDef, then you are one of us. For now.
Uh-huh. Are you a pilot?
You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO, a firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best, and I've got the kills to prove it.
Uh-huh. You can't be the best if I'm the best.
On that, we agree. I guess we'll have to test that theory out someday, hotshot.
Yeah, we will. How'd you get involved with SysDef?
Long story. I got my start in the academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyden's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I called in a few favors and got back home with Sistef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
Where'd you learn to fly?
I cut my teeth on space trucks, believe it or not. Before I got my stripes, I was just another cargo hauler trying to earn an honest wage. But after a couple slick escapes, I got recruited to the academy and went from dodging pirates to hunting them. Thing is, some of my best tricks were with a big rig. Ever try a pitchback with a Hope Tech truck with 2 fleet wraiths on your tail? Compared to that, doing it with a military fighter is a piece of cake.
Those gloves are cool. That's what I was looking at. All right, we'll see you.
Later, Gator.
All right, so we may end up having to like race him or something, or compete with him some way. This is neat. But it's cold in here. Pilot seat. Well,
Wants those reports on her desk by tomorrow morning.
I can't sit. I wanted to sit and steer the ship into the sun. Oh well.
And every other report you've been assigned.
Well, this damn place. What do I have to do to get a friggin' box?
They know what happens when we see red.
Captain's locker. Alright, well, there was a box, but we need the key. Well, I guess this was just one giant waste of time. Well, you know, whatever.
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
I mean, all I want to do is stash some contraband in your
You can be sure she'll keep our
boat. I mean, wonder if I just drop it in here. Wouldn't that be funny? Let's see if we can do that. Let's drop it. Oh, wow. We have a lot of this. Okay, never mind. I want to try and... God, I'm stupid.
Training? What training? I've mostly been learning on the job.
I swear this game is clunky as hell. There were 2 of those. I thought there were 3. Whatever. Let's just reload the quick save. It's okay. All right. Just let's see. Am I crazy? There were 3. One of them disappeared into the nothingness. It's okay. So we can get quite a lot of money for that. So we need to find a way to the key that doesn't involve getting scanned. You know? Is there a way? I don't know. If there's a way, Captain Penelope will find it. Sounds good anyway, right? Okay. All right. I don't think you can fly the boat from here, can you? Okay, so here's the thing. We need to get Cricks. The red ones, are they... Are they bad for you? Sagan, we're not going to get scanned there, are we? I don't think so. You can use the table to just go. And we're here. Wow, that was quick. So, yeah, that's it right there, right? That's Sagan. This is the way. This is the way, people. All right. So I hover over a system. Is there anything here that tells me, like, who's in charge? Like Cheyenne. Okay, faction. Upper right corner. Okay, so if there's nothing, So for instance, this one is going to be... There's no faction here, but I guarantee you this... I think I got scanned here, didn't I? No, that's where I was at. Okay. Narion, Freestar. Alpha Centauri is going to be UC. Sol, UC. UC. So it's bugged. It doesn't always come up. That's damn irritating. Look at that. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. Damn, that's aggravating. Okay, whatever. Let's go sell this stuff. The mouse is a little bit too sensitive when it comes to flying, I think. Probably turn that down, I guess. In fact, let's see. Vertical looking. Turn that down. 50%. I mean, is that ship? Look sensitivity. Vertical looking. Is this for in the ship? Let's turn it way down. See if we notice. I don't know. Turn it way up. Yeah, I don't think it affects this. Okay. Okay, controls. I think that's where it was at, right? 67. The key. I'll tell you. We're going to sell this crap, and then we're finally going to make some headway. What we're going to do. Can't remember which way to go. It's this way, isn't it?
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that killed him.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. That's got a real attitude problem.
Okay. Fix, fix, fix.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
Okay, there was some weapon tinkering I wanted to do, but I'm going to do it later. I was thinking maybe some of those recordings might be over here. My friend will be. We're going to have that. This stuff's just stashed over here. You see nothing. Okay. Yeah, so while we're here, let me see. Help me with my ship.
You got the credits? I
like to view and modify my ships.
bet you would.
So, upgrade ship. Ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where the modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple upgrades can be made and their cost will be added up at the end of the session. Okay. So I was wondering, is there a way to upgrade the smuggleability of it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Missile launcher, engine, Dog Star, Ammondun, Stellarator reactor. How do you upgrade? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. How do I upgrade the reactor? I can't. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't. I just. I get sidetracked so easily. The depot.
Sharks are too scared to take the key because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Need something?
I hope you actually need components. I hate wasting my time. Just make it quick.
Yeah. So Q, we want to go to miscellaneous. She's not going to give a squat. Why does it tell us that now? I'd sold 2 of them. On the third one, it's like, oh, wait. I mean, I don't know. I just want rid of it, okay? I know I'm getting less. I just want rid. These are kept separate because they're stolen. Is this going to be an issue? Probably. Okay. Let me quickly check for anything else. Deep recon pack, that's stolen. Is that going to be an issue? I just don't know. Maybe. It's not contraband, but you know. Someone may check us for stolen stuff at some point. We'll use those med packs. Okay, that's good. Bye.
Oh, bye, I guess.
Yep, bye-bye. Okay, good.
I've got what you need.
Now, Mantis, top of the list. Survey a habitable planet. Special delivery. Hunt the predator. Oh, yeah. Locate energetic rifting. Oh my gosh, okay. Is that going to show us where the little doohickeys are? I mean, it might. There's the thing. Upstairs.
The fleet protects our world, but you turn against us, and you are dead.
Okay, can we get in there? We can. Can't believe it led us right to that.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC Security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For a listener's benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamned interview.
Okay. Yeah, he'll be interested in that, won't he? Looks like there's another one over there somewhere. Is that one gonna be in what's his name's Delgado's place? Oh, that's taking me back to my boat a bit. Ship. Speak to Bog. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that while we're here. I mean, you know, might as well. He is the bartender. See what's up with him. No, not that way. Not that way. How the hell do we get in here? I swear, I get so lost in these places, it's not even funny. This is the way.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Yeah. Last Nova, that's it, the bar. Let's see what's eating old bugger. I'm gonna save because he's kind of fractious.
Well, you look like you could use
I
one.
heard you been moping around. No one likes a sad bartender.
Working around this slot, day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn.
Oh, they don't. I think it's a genuine complaint. You listen to our problems, so let me listen to yours.
I think I need to take you up on that offer.
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married her, I did. I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. I'll tell you what. You want to help an old man out. Bring me back the one thing of Maddie's that ever meant anything to me.
Point me in the right direction.
You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bit of a I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
Okay, well that sounds like a plan. But I think it's going to have to wait until next episode. Thanks so much for joining me here in the Roost today. It's been a pleasure playing Starfield with you. Yep, there's nothing that you can get for me right now. I'm trying to wrap things up, Buck. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Like the video, leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite part of this episode was. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Your support in any of these forms helps me produce better and ever-growing content. For now, I'll bid you adieu and wish you well wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
What's your